Hi, everybody. It's Mark Husson's Astrology Moment for Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025. Happy it's equinox. That was a nice feeling yesterday. And now the days are going to get shorter and the nights are going to get longer until we reach the winter solstice. Mars has entered the sign of Scorpio. Whenever Mars enters a new sign or any planet enters a new sign, there is a moment of adjustment that occurs, I think, on a psychological level. But the problem with Mars in Scorpio is that it is also now in conflict with Pluto in Aquarius. Both of them are close to 0 degrees, and they're kind of conflicting. Let me suggest that you don't do anything in terms of action, but that you do what you can to observe the conflict that's going on. Now, you might be observing a conflict out here in the world, and that will represent the same conflict that's going on inside of you. It doesn't mean that those things are exact examples of what's happening inside of you, but it does reflect a conflict. Basically, those conflicts can resolve themselves pretty easily by simply us observing what they are and picking one thing to focus on and then another. So that's just an important tip that might help us get through some of these changing times, because things are heating up a little bit thanks to Mars being in a relentless sign of Scorpio, which I'm a big fan of, but it is a fixed energy sign, so it doesn't budge. And it's important for us to really recognize how we're feeling and walk ourselves through the more difficult moments that might occur. Now, that's today. If you are an air sign, you're part of a grand trine today, you should be able to see the design, the picture. Now, because Mars is squaring a lot of that energy, you might get some outside flack from people seeing you as cold and callous. I'm just saying, if that happens, just know that's the projection. It will settle down. Fire signs, you are represented by Chiron in the sky today, so you are the representative of inspiration. You're bringing it through. That's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, you have Venus in Virgo, so you guys can feel the comfort, can feel the beauty of life and express it to people. You're bringing that Venusian energy in, and since it's in Virgo, you do it privately, softly. And water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, now we're getting some activation happening. So please remember that if you're feeling moved, that you can act on that if you'd like, but hopefully it's moved towards something that motivates you, that inspires you, and that is productive, because that's going to pay off in the long run, since Saturn's in Pisces looking for things that are productive. Okay, you guys, I hope that helps. I'll be talking to you tomorrow about further changes. We'll hope the rest of your day is amazing. Thanks for listening. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye now.